All right, you guys. So welcome back to another one from ItsPuddinsT. So as you can see, we got our bone throwing cloth out there, and so we're gonna throw some bones today. All right, y'all. So got my little bone bag. So it's pretty full with different bones and trinkets and stuff like that. I don't take all of them in my hand because there's so many. I just take the ones that are called to pretty much go into my hand, and then I wish those around and shake them up real good. And then we throw them. And I had one fall on the floor. I'm going to actually pick that one up in just a second. So let me go ahead and just get these ones going first. Sorry about that if it was loud. When I go to edit, I'll probably, if it's too loud to me and my ears, then I'll lower the volume down on that one. Hold on one second. Oh. So it's actually my direction stone. And with this stone, it pretty much points to the north, and then you read the reading in that direction. But since it fell on the floor, I'm just gonna place it there, and it automatically tells me that you have something going on with pretty much difficult. You having a difficult time with which direction you should go in with something. So let's see what we got here. So I'm just gonna pull the cloth down so that we can see where the other pieces landed. And I had like some like wood crumbs or whatever. I'm not paying any attention to that. And then I be having like little slivers of cellulite that falls. I don't pay attention to any of the little slivers that may fall off of there. Just the main piece of cellulite, just in case you were wondering. Oh, so we have, okay. Wow. We had no keys that came out last time. So I find that quite interesting that we had keys come out today. Is it in the frame here? Okay, I had to check, make sure, because I got to slide it down just a tad bit more so you can see everything. Okay, so, whew. And we have masculine and feminine energies out here today. Oh, we got some fertility. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so for some of you, I'm already seeing. Okay, and walnut kind of landed in the same exact place it did last time too. You got 3 keys here, and you got one. So I'm seeing 3. Ooh, I'm seeing 3 different options. Okay. All the poems came out this time too. Lord Hammers, you got a lot going on. Okay, so maybe you don't have a lot going on. Maybe it's just a lot that needs to come out today. Okay, so hold on, give me 1 second here. Lord Hammers, it's so much. Oh. It's so much. You need clarity on some stuff. You get people are talking, and the things that these people are saying are making you feel stuck and binded and oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at you. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes I laugh and it's not okay. It's not at you. Okay, I'm just like kind of just like bubbly and silly like that. Okay. You gave her a word about something, didn't you? You told, yes, you did. And now you wishing you would have never did it. You gave your word because you're the type of person, you do keep your word. But it's like this situation, it's one of those situations where you spoke before you thought about it. And you really, oh my goodness, you really didn't mean it to now you probably signed yourself up for a lifetime of something. Somebody might be pregnant. Somebody might, did you get somebody pregnant? I think you got somebody pregnant, and now you don't know what to do. And that's, of course, there's only somebody, especially if you're a female watching this, it's not you, unless you're the one pregnant and someone made a promise to you. But that's only 2 scenarios because 3 different directions. I feel like this message is going to go in 3 different directions today, too. So what else? I know for a fact that for overall you gave your word about something and you want to honor it, but you don't because you just didn't know the situation is going to end up like it did. And for those of you who haven't gotten anyone pregnant or are pregnant, um, you gave your it's so many emotions, bro. You told someone you was gonna do something, or you agreed to help somebody with something, and you don't want to do it. You really don't want to do it, and it's causing you friction because this person is going to be crushed when they forgot that you don't. I don't know if you said you're gonna still be with somebody. Maybe somebody might have a baby, or maybe you're pregnant by somebody that you didn't promise to be with. Oh my gosh, this is so messy. It could be so many different ways that this is going. Um, you want the key to something. You want the key to something so you can get out of it. And listen, I know that's hard because you don't want to pray to be out of a situation. And it, like, okay, for example, let's say that you got somebody pregnant and you don't want to pray to not deal with it because let's just be very honest. The only thing that can come out of it that wouldn't be harmful is the fact that it's someone else's, right? That's the easiest way for you to get out of this situation is that it's just not your baby. But for I don't know, it's okay. I gotta stop holding back because it's be stuff I don't be wanting to say. I feel like you trying to pray to get out of it, but you gotta be careful with that because you don't want her to lose the baby if you know that the baby's yours. Like that's just that you had to deal with the situation. Hey, it is what it is now. Unless she stole your seed, then you did what you did. You got to deal with it, and you gave your word that you was gonna. Now, okay. So let me just do one story at a time here. So okay, let's still focus on you who got her pregnant. Okay. Now let's say you got her pregnant and you know there's no other option. She knows there's no other option. That's your baby, right? Did you promise that girl you was gonna be with her? Is that what's going on right now? And now it's to the point where if you don't be in a relationship with her, let's say you don't care about the her being pregnant part, like you're happy about that part. You have a child, you have no issues with that. But you don't want to be with her. But you already seeing signs because you've hinted this or you've been showing signs that you don't want to be with her. And she's like, if you're not with me, I'm going to cause friction in your life. And maybe that's why all this energy feels very, very here because there's a whole lot of love going on here too. But it's so far and in between from you two though. And it's like, I feel like she's in La La Land. She's in heaven. Like she's loving every bit of this. You know, she feels like she's got a family now or about to start a family with you. And you're over here like, I don't want none of that. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. And the thing is, it's like, okay, because this represents masculine to me here. And this is also masculine energy. So you could, I don't know, bro, you could kind of be in the F boy type of, I'm sorry, I got called like a C. Not all of you. Some of you are gentlemen who, you just made a mistake. Things happen. But for a small number of you other ones, you need to just grow up. Like that's just what it is. That's only advice I have for you is that you gotta grow up. Um Now, okay, so let's jump on the other one. Now, the other option is that maybe you're not sure, maybe everything was going good and you want to be a family, but maybe it's something about her. And you're just not sure that you can keep your word anymore and you can be in a relationship with her because you're starting to figure things out and you're like, this is not a person that I even want to share a child with, let alone be in a relationship with. But what did you say? Whatever you said was so deep and so serious. Whatever promises you made, you just know that it's going to be hard to come out of that, though. I don't know. Because they're not telling me exactly what you said. But whatever you said, you really said it. I don't know if you made a promise to God. I don't know if whatever promise you made is so serious. Did she want to get rid of it and you talked her into keeping it or something? And now you don't want her to get, but it's too late or something. I don't know. Now for those of you that may be pregnant by somebody, I don't see anywhere in this where he wants this. like as far as being in a relationship with you. Uh, I'm so sorry. I hate being the bearer of bad news. Um, you really trying to figure out like how do I move though? All of y'all are trying to figure out how do I move. Listen, if there's a baby involved, because that's all I'm getting. I'm not getting anything else to be very very honest. Which is kind of new for me because usually it's it's so many different scenarios, but somebody's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant, and Lord have mercy. Okay, hold on. Uh, so like the situation is going to work out regardless of anything. The situation is going to work out how it's supposed to work out. If this person is supposed to come into this world, that's exactly what's going to happen. Um, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go into any scenario other than that because I'm gonna stay away from that because that has nothing to do with me. Because I'm not really. I don't really want to talk about miscarriages or anything like that because and don't get me wrong. Sometimes you're just not meant to have a child with someone. You know. And I don't want to say that's the brighter side of things. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. But I don't want to sit here and tell you that losing a child is something that, that's ever a brighter side. I just don't want to do that. You can just, that's you. You can make that decision on your own, how you feel about that. I'm not about to, I just don't want to put that out there like that. So I'm just going to leave it at that on that particular subject. But I am getting that this situation is going to work out how it's supposed to work out and it's going to end peacefully. Now, in the between time, I cannot make any promises. You are all over the place. This situation is all over the place, first of all. And it's so many emotions involved that it's insane. Uh, but overall, I'm getting that you just got to do what you got to do with it. It's now if you're here to try to figure out if, like, say for example, you're pregnant, or if you're trying to figure out like what you should do, I can't tell you that here. This is not the channel for that. I can't tell you what to do, especially when there's a little person involved, when there's a baby involved. I don't give that type of advice. That's that type of advice I got. All that I can give you here is the situation is what it is, and you have to deal with it the best way possible. If you're being childish, the situation is just like, oh, I don't want to be. Well, you should have thought about that already. You should have thought about that before you got them pregnant. You should have thought about that before you got pregnant. Like, I don't know why people act like this is an accident. Like, unless you, and this is, I'm warning you, trigger warning, and I'm gonna watch my words so that I don't trigger anyone. But unless this happened without your consent, I'll say it like that. Then okay, cool. I can understand that. I can understand your strife there. But other than that, if it was two people laying down having fun, baby, you got to deal with the consequences. I don't know why people act like it was an accident. Like you don't know how babies are made. Unless you don't know how babies are made, then that's completely different. But this is not for you either. Because I'm not really picking up on like young teen type of lost energy here. So this is not a reading for you. But for those who are grown and know how, reproduction works, you deal with it. You got to woman up. You got to man up. You got to be mature about this situation. It's not about what you want. It's not about, and if you want to be with, listen, let me tell you right now, don't use this baby against nobody. If I'm talking to a female listen, I don't care I don't give a damn what he said. If he don't want to be with you, he don't want to be with you. Don't make that man life crazy because he don't want to be with you now. That's not fair to you or that child. Because you can have all the fun you want to driving him crazy, but you're gonna end up driving yourself crazy. Like, let's be grown about this. It has nothing to do with you anymore. Neither one of y'all. Don't force somebody to be with you. Don't lie to nobody. If you know that there are other possibilities as well, if you know that this could be somebody else's baby, you at least need to tell the other person and figure that out. Don't have people around here taking care of kids that are not theirs and end up on Steve Wilkos or something like that. It's not fair though. It's not fair to the child. It's not fair to this masculine either. That is not okay. You do not have that right to do that. And if they're doubting and they have reason to doubt, don't make them think that they're crazy. Be honest. Some people will stay with you because you were honest. And then it turns out to be their baby, you were honest, and y'all can go on about y'all day. But don't lie to people and don't be getting pregnant. Listen, y'all got to be mature about this. Whoever this is, you got to be male or female. You have to be mature about this. But something real, real strong coming out about what someone said. What did you say? You said something. You agreed to something, and this is a lifetime something. Like, this is not no little thing that you said, but they're not telling me what you said. I guess it's none of my business. But I want to know. I want to know so bad. I want to know what you said. But you can't take it back. Whatever it is, you can't take it back now. Right? And you have to honor your word. Whatever you said, you have to honor that. Now, unless it was a lie, you have to honor the truth now. If you lied to someone, it's time to step up and honor the truth. It's too many keys out here. So it's choices that you do have. And I feel like you have multiple choices. You acting like you don't, but you do. It has nothing to do with how you feel. It's about what's right. And if you're masculine, don't tell this girl and fill her head up with hopes, wishes, and dreams when you know you lying. Be honest with people. Y'all need to be honest. That's just what that is. That's just what this whole. You know what? I just got. Maybe she ain't pregnant. Somebody not pregnant and lying. Girl, get yourself together. I don't care if you get mad at me. The truth is what it is. And I don't want nobody being a fan of mine if they can't take the truth anyway. So if you want to be mad and click off the video, that's just fine. But you don't play people, because that shit comes back to you. And I keep getting a lifetime. This is life changing. You can't be around here playing. You cannot be around here playing. And this baby didn't ask for none of this. If there is a baby, because I feel like on some of y'all ain't no baby. And that's what the big thing is. And you need to honor the truth and tell that boy that you really not pretty. Like, stop playing with people because y'all want to be out. Y'all relationships are not that serious. Your feelings, that you know how selfish that is, to lie to people just to get what you want. It's called manipulation. And it's not okay. People will hurt you, okay? And then okay, let's say there is a child. What about that baby? Let this baby come into a world full of truth, okay? And honesty, into honest parents. Because it's not cool. And then a lot of y'all will take this child and lie to this child all the days of their lives. And then they gonna get to a point where they probably figure out the truth. It's not fair though, bro. It's not fair. Like, every child deserves to have both parents, especially when you can help it. So don't do that. Don't come on here playing. Don't do that. So you do have a lot of options. But whatever option you have, it needs to, as long as it's within the truth, you're fine. But anything outside of that, anything outside of the truth, I don't got no advice for you. I'm not about to sit up here because I feel like I'm picking up on an energy real good, because somebody wanted to come here and they want to hear something completely different. No, I ain't got that for you. I do not have that for you. It's too many emotions involved. People could get hurt in more than one way. You have to be careful with situations like this. Okay? So, hey, do what you got to do. Put your big boy, big girl pants on and do what you got to do. I don't know, man. I kind of want to pull a card for this right here, though. The situation. Let me pull one card. Spirit. Which deck should I use here? Okay. I use them. Okay. I'm gonna pull a card right quick, because what's this? What did they say? Like, what's this about what they said? Can you give me a card that pertains to what they said to the person? Let me get 3 cards here, if you don't mind, Spirit. Let me pull 3 cards. Oh Lord have mercy, that's like 10. Hold on, Spirit. Spirit said they got a lot of things. I feel like everybody wants to weigh in on your situation too. Keep people out your business. Keep people out your business. This has nothing to do with them, because this situation is too sensitive for you to be involving people, especially people who ain't got no sense. Okay, you don't need them type of friends involved that gonna tell you stupid because they're your friends and they think that they doing. I ain't gonna lie now. They'll tell you stupid stuff because they want to be on your side. Girl, it ain't that deep. Or, man, bro, come on now, bro. You know, oh, shawty this and shawty that. No, don't talk to those people about the situation. It's too serious for you to have someone that's not going to give you an adult answer. Okay. So we have creativity. Okay. 7 sisters. You might need to talk to your sisters. Then we have Mama. I can't really pronounce that, so I'm gonna show it to you. Mama. I'm not sure if that's Jumbo. And there's Shine, Creativity Shine, and Self Sabotage from Malambo, I think. So yeah, so you have creativity, self sabotage, and shine. That's even, I ain't gonna lie, that's even more confusing to me. Almost. I get it though. It's like you pretty much you are you're able to you're able to figure this out without it ending in what's the word I'm looking for? Without it ending in like just complete utter chaos. You're far more creative than that. Like you know how to work this situation. Like whatever it is, you know how to turn this into the best situation you can. But you only, like I said, you only can do that if you tell yourself the truth. Because anything other than that is self-sabotage. You're gonna ruin your life if you lie. If you keep up the facade, you're gonna ruin your life. But yeah, with the like, so you're gonna have to be creative. You got to be creative because I feel like they're saying that because whatever this is, whatever was said is so serious, bro. It's super, super duper serious. Whatever you said, you really need to sit down in a calm and positive way, figure out what's the best and safest way to go about fixing the situation that you got going on. Like, what's the best way? What's the best action that you can take to work this out? And as long as you're mature about it, and as long as you're honest, and listen, don't do the blame game. Like even if they're upset, I need you to remember that if the truth leads to one of these people being upset, right? Whether you're on the feminine side of it or the masculine side of it, you have to be understanding to how they react to your truth. You have to be, especially if whatever, because I'm getting whatever you said, it's on you because you probably shouldn't have made the promises that you made. But your honesty, they're gonna be mad. You don't have a right to be mad back at them for being mad at you. I can't stand somebody who do that. And you don't dictate when they choose not to be mad at you or when they decide to, not be upset with you anymore. That's not your decision to make. You have to take that L, baby. You got to take that L because you was the one that said whatever it was you said. And you know it was so serious. Like, this is super serious. But you got to do what you got to do. And you need to take that because your life would be so much better. Trust me. Someone being upset with you who has a right to be upset with you is nothing compared to you continuing to lie to someone and just letting the situation build and getting worse. Because if you think they're mad now, how you think they're going to feel later? So yeah, so you need to be honest. And it's one more with this one. Hold on, let me look at my book real quick. So okay, yeah, it says timing and feelings. Oh Lord, the time is now. Hurry up and fix this. Hurry up and tell the truth. Just go ahead and tell the truth. Sit down and figure out the best way. Like I said, the safest way for you to tell them the truth, and then do that because the time is of the essence, is what they're saying. Time is of the essence. Now, you are protected as long as you're honest. Because there's a lot of protection going on here, too. Don't be scared to be honest, bro. I promise you, it's going to free you. You need to do this because one of those lies is nailing something down to a falseness, and that's going to kick your ass in the future if you're not careful. It's really going to kick your ass. Like, there's no other way around it. It's going to get worse if you're not honest. So, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Be a little creative. Don't just be so. Don't be harsh. Like don't be like, well, mother f, I don't like if they say however they react, just let them react the way they want to because they're hurt. When they hear this, they're going to be hurt. So I'm getting that maybe there's a small few people that's like they kind of know already, so it's not going to hurt them. They're trying to convince themselves that they believe you, but they kind of don't. So for some of you, they may not react the way you think they're going to react, but others of you, they're going to be upset. They're going to be hurt. Let them, no matter what they say now, listen to me now before I go. No matter what this person says or how they react. For example, let me give you a quick example. Say, for example, you're pregnant and you tell this person that there's possibly another person that could have got you pregnant. If no matter what he says, to you in response to that. You don't say nothing crazy back to this person because you don't have the right. If they say, I knew you was a hoe and I knew that probably was my baby. I don't want no baby with you. And I hope it's not my baby. Listen, that is not your turn to say something hurtful back to them. That's not your place. Let them have their emotions. The only thing you need to be is apologetic because you lied and you didn't tell them the truth in the first place. You don't have the right to say, don't say nothing crazy, because whoever I'm telling this to, I feel like you could say something crazy back to them because that's hurtful to hear that from that person. But they're just hurt, though. They're going to tell you whatever they can to try to equal the pain that you caused them. And I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying that everybody's learning how to, everybody doesn't have, emotional wellness. We're not taught emotional intelligence, especially men. Men are taught to be tough, and a lot of men are taught that it's not okay. It's not okay for them to cry and stuff like that. So you have to be mindful of the person that you're talking to. So however they take the news, you have to just take that. You have to take it because this is serious. So do not go back at them, okay? And that's vice versa. Whoever I'm talking to right now, male or female, when you tell the truth, let them feel the way they feel. Give them some time, and y'all can iron this situation out in the best way you can. But what I'm telling you is, any other option besides the truth is an illusion. You don't do anything other than that. Don't try to control the situation. Don't try to control the outcome. Don't try to be manipulative or place certain things out or use other people. Don't do that. It never works out well. Okay? So yeah, that's all I got, y'all. Whew, y'all took me down the road today, didn't you? Okay, so I wish you all, Lord have mercy, I wish y'all the best in this one. I'm not used to this type of so excuse me and my reaction. I'm not used to this either. But I do wish you the best though, because everybody makes mistakes. I'm not judging nobody here. I'm not judging. I don't care which side of the fence you're on when it comes to this, as long as you do right. You know what I'm saying? And if you're here looking for, a solution or looking for a way, then that automatically means that you're trying. You know what I mean? So however the chips fall. Now, maybe this reading ain't for you, and this is someone that you know. Make sure you pass it on. Like, this is exactly how I feel about the situation. You pass the reading on. So, yeah. So, I do wish the situation and the people in the situation, especially if there's a baby involved, I most definitely wish the baby the best. So, I wish you guys the best. I wish you strength. I wish you the courage to be honest. I wish you abundance and prosperity. I hope everything works out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, or whatever. I hope you have the day that you deserve. And until the next reading, peace within.